Hey guys, welcome back. It's GrimReaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves, and hopefully had a great weekend. I am back to normal, and still recovering from the flu. But as you can tell, I am pretty much a lot more better than I was over the weekend. So, GG for that. A couple of interesting events going on right now, isn't there? We've got Curse. We've got a bit of faction, sorry, not faction wars. We've got more of clan versus clan, non-personal rewards, so a quiet one there. Some twisting type of anniversary path, which just gives you a skin. A little bit crazy, to be honest. Definitely easy skip for me. Fusion warm up, so some free goodies there, and then we've got an enhancement event. Actually, got some pretty juicy rewards here. But again, I won't be wasting that silver trying to get stockpiled back up, right? So for the next fusion kicks off on Thursday. I'm in two minds at the moment to skip it or not. Sunday will run in for another 2 days, so probably finish this off for myself. And then we'll probably head into Spider. Actually, it's looking a bit juicy for the 20 split souls. Definitely something that I'm interested in. Seeing I never really get a lot of them, so 20 is a big chunk, in all fairness, so might maybe do that one as well. So yeah, interesting one. Anyway, let's get into today's video. We're going to talk about Leo the Proud. He is the Void Legendary now in Leos the Proud in the Skinwalkers, right? And I built him up to do Fire Knight Hard 6 mode. I'm looking into different champions that can work for different accounts and stuff like that. So we're going through a series right now of building different types of DPS, see if they can work in Fire Knight or either 6 or 10. Generally looking at more 6 because it's more 100% friendly, and the speed tune is a lot easier to build. So this one is not the easiest to build, but it is easier than a couple of other teams as well. And if you are looking for easier speed tunes, go ahead and check out like Deacon and Apothecary videos, which I'll ping towards the end or above here somewhere. So let's get into today's video. We're going to go to Fire Knight 6 and going to go ahead and check out that team for that. Okay, so we are back. So CARDIEL cannot be replaced in his team. He's really needed for the block boss against the boss. Lady M can be replaced with anyone, Farrakhan Fat, Longbeard, suppose Lanicus, whoever second ally attack champion you got. You can also replace it with counter attack, but it's a totally different speed tune if you want to use any of the free counter attack teams, right? So totally different speed tune. Don't copy this if you're going to use a counter attack speed tune. I will do the presets and everything down below. We do a quick run quickly for this and see what we can do. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open on the waves, do what we want to do here, and just hopefully just work this down like so. And we're looking pretty juicy there. Then we're going to do this all the way through. And then we'll have just basically work on the waves. Leo is great for the waves here. Not a ton of accuracy needed for him. We actually haven't built any accuracy, so whatever he does with the fear and stuff is just a bonus. If you're struggling, you could switch forms with Lady M. Just bear in mind that's going to decrease your speed time and stuff like that. That's if your gear is not as good as mine, right? So that's one thing that we're looking forward to. So you can see here we're open with both ally attacks pretty easily, and then a GNUT's going to come in with his best in Blash, and then we'll have KYMAR do the reset, and then we'll come in with the ally attacks again, like so, and then like so. And then GNUT's going to come in with his best in Bash. Bop, bop, bop. 1 minute 15. Bottom of teat. So yeah, pretty cool team. Really fast. I really like this team. And it's really consistent, right? So, yeah, super juicy team. And so like that, Leo is fantastic for this. and the speed tune is not too bad. I would like to point out as well, I have made a mistake actually here. CARDIEL can be replaced with any type of ally attack. So Lady M and CARDIEL can be replaced with other ally attack champions, right? Because he wasn't needed for his block buffs and stuff like that. I've changed the preset a little bit so he wasn't needed for his block buffs. I changed it on KYMAR, so what was happening is going through the waves, it was resetting on the first wave, and then when we get to boss, we didn't reset in time. So I just changed the AI a little bit there on the first wave, and now we have a new personal best of 1 minute and 15, right? So let's go ahead and show you the team setup. It sucks when you have to take extra energy to show the team setups. The team setup is here. You want to make sure that you go in the right order. CARDIEL is definitely want to be first for the speed aura, but if you need more accuracy, you're going to have to put way more speed on this. So we do have quite a lot of stats from Live Arena as well. So Live Arena Great Hall, so don't follow the speeds like this until I show you the speeds. So we're going to show you the AIs. So CARDIEL is just left to do whatever he wants on the first wave. The second wave, you're going to turn off the ally attack. And then for the next wave, you want to open up the ally attack with the boss straight away. Then it's pretty much the same from Lady M. You want to make sure you turn off a metamorph on all rounds, because she will metamorph at the wrong time. So you want to make sure you turn it off. On the second wave, you're going to turn off the ally attack. And then on the third wave, you're going to open with the ally attack here. So GG, job is done there. On KYMAR, like I said, Sealer Magic, you want switched off from round 1 and 2. Especially if you're killing too fast. If you don't have the gear like I do, then you will want to just maybe turn on sleep for extra type of CC and stuff like that. And then on the third wave, we're going to open up with the magic of Seal. And then on the third wave, we're going to let Leo do his thing here. Leo has no presets, right? Just let him do his thing, and he is fantastic as the way he goes. That's why I like Leo for this. A lot of people have Leo sitting in Vault as well, because he's not as strong as he used to be in Arena, but the build that we got him in, you can actually use him in the same type of thing. Best in Bash is also switched on for this, but switched off here with the King of Fury, and then finally against the boss, you want King of Fury of the King switched off, and then Blessed Bash switched on. So that is it for the presets. Let's go check the gear out and all the stats and the masteries, etc. Okay, so we're back with Lady M. We're gonna start with Lady M. This is like her normal build, honestly, and I didn't really change too much of it. So again, you don't need these stats on Lady M. You just need her fast enough. Like, I think 330 is perfectly fine for this team. So don't worry about trying to be 372. If you're more faster than that, it's also perfectly fine as long as your presets are correct. So there we are. What 5,000 defense helps, but again, because the boss doesn't take a turn, you don't really need that much survivability. But if he starts taking turns, you're going to need some more survivability. So you could also put on a bolster set if you don't have enough damage, like on your CARDIEL or KYMAR, to give you some more survivability against the boss, so you don't lose KYMAR like so. So we have good attack here. Then obviously you want to be crit capped as much as possible, so you can build 100% critical rate if you wanted. We do get a little bit from CARDIEL, which is pretty nice. And then much critical damage as possible. You don't need so much accuracy, and we have got quite a bit of ignore defense. Then we're going to come down with CARDIEL. So CARDIEL is in Savage. So like so. I actually need to show you the masteries of Lady M as well, right? So we've got attack here of 4,332, the speed of 296. So again, generally 296 is minimum. Again, if you go into the 300s, don't worry too much about it. Critical damage of 270, and then we are ignoring 45% defense, right? So how much is this one? So we're ignoring 30. So 30 plus 20 is 50% ignore defense. That's pretty nuts, right? If you've got that. So You could think about, if you don't have the savage sets and stuff like that, just try and add in a cruel, whatever ignore defense sets you can do, and then just maybe prioritize your savage on like your GNUT or something like that. Obviously, I want to go in with the fastest time as possible. Let's go ahead and check out the gear here, and it's pretty basic, really. Low level blessings, high level blessings will be much more beneficial. Masteries are pretty simple with War Master here, and then lasting gifts, etc. Nothing too crazy there. I'm gonna go back to Lady M. Lady M is an arena build, in all fairness, a live arena build. So I wouldn't worry about her gear too much. I'll just use the same build there, and I use the same build in Hydra as well. So obviously, if you build a more for finite, Phantom Touch is the way to go for the blessing as well. Phantom Touch pretty much throughout the whole team is what I would take. It just helps with the consistency of the shield, etc. KYMAR is going to come in with his build. So KYMAR is the second slowest in the team. It'll go just before Leo. We only have 98% critical rate, so that's something that we want to work on. It should be 100% really. Speed is low of 233. Again, you have got speed aura, which helps increase your speed a little bit. It'd be like 256 without the speed aura or something like that. Good attack of 5,600. Critical damage of 260, and then we're ignoring another 20% defense. We have got 80 accuracy. Again, accuracy is not needed because we don't have A2 switched on. We just want him for the reset, right? So if the extra accuracy is just bonus, like so, and you can see here we're using lethal, and then War Master again, which is the blessings, the masteries we're using here. Pretty average. Then we're gonna look at GNUT. We'll start with his masteries first, as you guys can see them. Masteries are a bit of a mess, really. Shield Breaker is only needed on certain speed tunes, so ignore Shield Breaker a little bit here. I'd probably come in with Heart of Glory. I do use Shield Breaker for other bits and bobs. All right, so the reason why I do have that Giant Slayer tier 6, and then you Phantom Touch is the way for to go here. And then you got accuracy banner, critical damage, and defense ring. Again, if you have Slayer, you can use that one piece, like critical damage, amulet, or ring to give you 5% extra critical rate, just in case you're struggling on stats with accuracy chest, critical damage gloves, and then all the way through as well. Then we're gonna look at I got Hydra on my mind for some reason. We got speed of 266, 265, max speed to 290. You don't want too much speed on him. Critical damage of 292, which is not too bad. Accuracy is shot up through the roof, way too much, so that's something that I could work with. And then again, we're ignoring the extra 20% defense, and then much defense as possible. We've got quite a bit of HP, so maybe you can bring some of the accuracy down and bring that defense up. And then the star of the show, I suppose, which would be Leo, wherever the guy sneaked off to. And then here we are, Leo, right? Leo's build is pretty average, if I say so myself. He needs to be the slowest in the team, so we're at a speed of 193, 267 critical damage. Accuracy is pretty standard, and ignore defense of 20. And then we have attack of 6,100. Quite surprisingly, quite a bit of HP on him as well. You're going to come in with attack here, critical damage here, and then defense. This is actually meant to be attack, but because we're struggling on a crit cap a little bit, I just went ahead and added this on. So ignore the defense. It's meant to be attack. We've got attack boots here, attack chest here, and then critical damage. And as you can see, I can get a lot more attack on my build if I wanted, but it's pretty fast and I don't worry about it too much. And again, we have arena masteries, right? So I'm not too worried about these masteries at all. You can use your Leo in whatever you do, and then make sure you can use him in Finite 6 as well, which is fantastic to kind of see that. He has that double hitter, which is really nice. And then I would probably take Phantom Touch anyway, which is pretty useful for him in the arena as well. But the double hitter here is pretty nice, right? So and then his damage and stuff like that will do its stuff. so that's it. Really, I suppose you could also use the aura here as well if you wanted. If you're struggling with your whole team, that's something you could possibly do as well. Anyway, guys, so before we wrap up today's video, I just kind of wanted to get some feedback from you guys and some honest comments down below from me. I kind of wanted to ask, with these type of videos for like Fire Knight, Dragon, Sand Devil and stuff like that, do you guys enjoy it when I use my most OP, strongest gear on my account? Or do you guys want me to tone down the Savage sets and stuff like that? So today we've used Savage on pretty much everyone. It's definitely not required. It will be a lot slower through the run. But what do you guys think? I'm kind of interested and curious from that. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. And I'll see you on the next video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Grim Reaper. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.